Hey, my friends, it's Jennifer Masary. I'm back again. I just wanted to talk today about psychic attack because I feel like it's one thing that it's not talked about and there are ways to combat it. So I just want to talk about psychic attack. So, what is psychic attack? Psychic attack can be from you feeling anxious, you have crazy thoughts running through your head if you're intuitive, as I am. It can be also just feeling off. It can just feeling like, you're having a lot of bad luck. It can feel like things are not going your way. Or maybe just thoughts that you're having or feelings you're having are not of yours, which happens. I'm not going to say it doesn't. In my early career, I believe I, dealt with a lot of psychic attack. But at the end of the day, I just want to let you know that you are strong enough to combat this. You are strong enough to deal with this, and it's nothing to worry about because the spirit world cannot hurt you in that way unless you actually give them permission, which you're not, obviously. You're not giving them permission to hurt you in any sort of way. And what I mean by permission is, I guess, like in the sense where, let's say, like somebody tells you to do something crazy or something, you go and do it. That's what I mean by permission. Like you're actually doing that act, which obviously you're not going to. But I just, like I said, wanted to talk about that. Psychic attack can happen if, let's say, somebody says to you, "Oh, I like your outfit," or a nice bracelet or something like that, and they don't really realize that they're giving you some sort of negativity at that moment in time. So it's like a negative vibe that I guess gets attached to you, I guess you could say, and sometimes it can just cause you to be off, not feel good or whatever. So a lot of people don't realize they're doing it. Other things is sometimes we're going out in the world as intuitives or empaths, and sometimes we'll pick up on negative energy or negative spirits. That could be, just earthbound, and at times we do bring home a hitchhiker, so that does happen. And I've had my fair share of hitchhikers. It's funny because anytime I do a reading, I kind of say, everybody's got to go home. Go home with your loved ones after because, listen, we're not, I'm not here to have a party. You have to go home, and that's that. So I make that very clear in my spirits and guides. But so I just wanted to just sit there and talk about you guys, every day, like things that you can do to help psychic attack and also clear negative energy out of your home, out of your space, out of your mind, out of your body, and just a few little tips that you can use. That helped me over the time that I was going through this. So I kind of just want to share this because I just really think it's important to share. So the first thing I could think of right now off the top of my head is some people like to wear bracelets. Now this is the green aventurine, and it is energy and healing stones. It is known to strengthen your heart chakra, and also it is also used to balance emotions, and it also is used to prevent negative energy from, like I would say, vampire people who are like sucking the energy out of you. So that's a good one to have. I always say get a rose quartz. Rose quartz is the best. And the reason why rose quartz is the best is because it's like a love stone. So it's there to like wrap around you. It is there to give peace. It is there to offer kindness. I feel like it definitely is a balancing stone. And it helps with love. So anytime I actually go in somewhere, let's say it's a store, I always like to picture everybody in clear rose quartz before you get in. Excuse me, and then it kind of helps me a lot. Okay, it helps a bit in the sense of making sure that everybody's gonna be warm, everybody's gonna be happy, everybody's gonna be smiling, everybody's gonna be sending me love. So I like to do that. Another thing I like to wear is the clear quartz. The reason why I like to wear this is because I just feel like it's balancing all my stones. It's balancing me. It's balancing my chakras. Another one you can buy is the black tourmaline. I don't even have it on me. I actually have it in my box. That's another one. It's just black beads going all around. And it actually helps protect also against negative energy, negative entities, or anything anybody's trying to send to you. That's another popular one that I love as well. You can buy these all at your metaphysical store, or you can buy them on Amazon or any other website, but definitely very helpful in the beginning. The next thing I want to talk about is sage. Now here is my white sage. You can buy many different sages. They have, I believe I've tried dragon's blood, which is also great. It's really up to you and your preference. And I have my shell. You see I have my shell. I absolutely love my shell. You can see that I like the sage a lot. So when I sage, I have my feather. I actually don't have my feather right now, but you know, you don't need one. Some people take a card, like a Christmas card or just a card in general. Oh, excuse me. And what they do is they just use that to push the smoke away or towards them. So when I sage, the one thing I like to do is I like to light the sage. And I like to light the sage with a match. And the reason why I say that is because I was always taught to use match. I was never taught to sage by using the lighter head. So I'll sit there and I'll light the sage for about a minute or two, like a nice little flame, and then let it blow out on its own. I like to put it in the shell. And then I will pick up my card, or I will pick up, no, that's not a card. I will pick up my card, or I'll pick up my feather, and what I do is I like to sage myself first. So I like to sage myself from my left. So I start my left hand, and I sage all the way down and then around my head, and continue to the right and all over to my right hand. Then I go underneath, then I go down to my right leg. I sage my whole right leg and up, and then I go to my left leg and up, and then I continue on, and then I start doing my back, and then after that I like to concentrate on my chakras again. So I'm going to start my head again, do my crown, do my third eye chakra, do my throat chakra, do my heart chakra. Then I'm going to go down to my solar plexus. Then I'm going to go down to my root chakra, and so forth, okay? And that's how I like to do, because I like to cleanse my full body and soul before I sit there and cleanse my home, because I feel like just by doing that, we're starting off in a clean slate. Then when I'm cleansing my home, like I said with the sage, you might want to take the matches with you, because sometimes it does blow out or it does go out, because you want to have a nice stream of that smoke coming. And just remember, always keep a window, like just a little bit open, so the negative energy can flow out. Now, when you're saging, I like to start at I would say, you know, the front door, or the door that everybody goes out of most often. So you're going to start at that front door, and you're going to go around in every corner, and you're going to sage, and you're going to say your prayer, whatever your prayer is, and make sure it includes, I would like to you know, get rid of this negative energy, and we're only going to have positive energy here, and then you're going to think of a wonderful thought of positive energy or something positive in your life. And you're also going to say that any negative spirits or any negative entities you are to leave right now by the power of I am. I mean, you can use, there's many. I'm just, you know, putting one together depending on, you know, what you want to use. It's really up to you. And then you're going to go on every corner of every room, and you're going to sage, and you use your card, and you're going to make sure you have that nice stream of smoke going, and you're going to make sure it gets in every cabinet. Open every cabinet. Make sure it gets in every top of your closet, everywhere. Because listen, you want to make sure you're really getting to that negative energy. You want to really shift the energy. So as you go around, you go through your whole home. Then you're going to end at your front door again. That's the other key. As you're saying the prayer in each and every room, and you have your door open, you're going to sit there, and you want to make sure that you're getting in that positive energy, and you're shifting out that negative energy and any entities or any negative earthbound spirits that are not supposed to be there. That's why we're doing this, right? So after that, you're going to take your holy water. I don't have any on me right now, but listen, you can get holy water at your local church. You can go in there, just bring a little bottle with you, go to the dollar store, get a bottle, put it in there. And I take my holy water after I'm done saging. And what I do with my holy water is I go around the house and, excuse me again, I like to put like the holy water in like a spray bottle. I go and spray. I spray in the center of every room, and I say my Our Father. And the reason why I do this is because I feel like that I just got rid of all the negative energy. I put in positive, but now I want to have that holy water. Now I want to really, give my room like the new, I guess like white light. I want to bring in the white light. So I feel like I'm putting the holy water in it. So that's another thing I do. It's an extra step. You don't have to, but that's what I do personally. Now, for all you people, I mean, there are a lot of people out there who cannot have, like, due to allergies, due to the asthma, they don't like to do the sage. Excuse me, I got such a cough again. So I like to use the blessed sage. And the reason why I do the blessed sage, it's great. You can have it in your pocketbook. You can put it in your car. You could give yourself a spritz at any time. Also, you can also go around the house and spray. Because listen, sometimes some people have allergies, or they have family members who have allergies, or for whatever reason, you can buy this as well. They sell it online, and I'm going to say this again, at your local metaphysical store. They have that available. Another thing I just want to bring out to you, to your attention, is Palo Santo. This is excellent. This is like sage. The only difference is it gets rid of negative energy, but it's keeping the positive energy in. This is a little bit harder to burn. I find that you have to light it multiple times, but it has a better smell than the sage does when it's lit. It's just a little bit different. It's a little bit sweeter. And, I like this as well. So I do this as well. I've done both. I do both. And that's what I do. So I just want to tell people and just make it clear and just understand that, just remember, at the end of the day, if it is a spirit in your house, it's not the end of the world. It's okay. It's just a spirit. And you know what? They have to leave. They have to leave. Once you don't even have to do all this ritual. If it makes you feel better, you can. You don't even have to do all this. All you have to do is because like I said, there's times where I come home with hitchhikers all the time. I'm like, oh geez, they're here again. All of a sudden you hear ting-tang in the bathroom and something's falling down or whatever the case happens. And what I do is I go in that room. For me, I say the Our Father. I picture myself putting up bright lights in every corner of my house and all around my house. I say the Our Father, and I say you have to leave by the power of I Am. That's all you have to do. And most of the time, that's it. Once you say the prayer, once you tell them to leave, they have to leave. And they're going to leave because most of them, once they hear the prayer, like, I'm out of here, you know what I mean? So that's how they think. Don't ever be afraid that you're alone. You're not alone in this. And you're going to find that as you go through your process, that you're not going to need so much. You're not going to need to sometimes sage all the time. You're not going to need to sage yourself all the time, because at the end of the day, you are enough. Your aura being as strong as it is, you asking, Michael, let's say Archangel Michael to come in, you calling, whoever is your divine to come in, you asking God for that white light. That's all there is. That's all you need. You don't need anything more than this. You don't have to go out and buy anything. You don't have to go out and do anything. You have the power. I feel like when people ask me about this, I'm like, it's like Dorothy. Have you ever seen The Wizard of Oz? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, you remember the scene with Glinda and the Good Witch and, the red ruby slippers? And like, yeah. I'm like, okay. Well, you always had the power to go home. You always have the power. And that's the one thing that you have to understand. I know I've used this metaphor before many times in my videos, but you always have the power. You always have the power to say, you know what, I don't want this. You have to leave. You have the right to tell them to leave, and they have to leave. And another thing, let's say you're feeling off and you feel like something's inside you, or you feel like, something's in your brain or whatever. You need to say, whatever's inside me, you need to leave right now, because you're not welcome here. You're not welcome in my aura. You're not welcome in my body. You're not welcome in my mind. You need to lead. And then the other thing is, you say to your divine, you say, listen, clear me mentally, clear me psychically, clear me physically, clear my body of everything. And that's all you need. And then you're clear. You feel back to yourself. You're like, I should have done this a long time ago. So trust me, it's all, you have it all. You have it all. You and everybody else, we're all born with it. We all have it all. We all have the strength to say, you know what, this is not going to happen to me. So the next time that you deal with psychic attack, or you think you're dealing with psychic attack, listen, try one of these things. You can either sage your home. You can spray yourself a blessed sage. You could say a little prayer. You could tell it to leave. But just in the end, just remember, you have the power. You do. Okay? All right. Well, thank you for everybody for listening, because, this is just, I feel like I have to get this information out there. I feel like it's so important for people to know, because we're all going through this, day to day. We're all in it together, and it's so important for everybody to share all these little tidbits about ways of helping one another, because this is what it's all about. It's all about healing. It's all about helping one another. Well, thank you. Thank you for watching.